What's up, everybody? Kid DC Wrestling here, back with my NXT Takeover Stand and Deliver Night 2. Pay-per-view just went off a few minutes ago. I gotta say, this pay-per-view this night was actually better than night 1 to a degree. The main event, the semi-main event, the ladder match, just everything about the show was really good. Anyways, we're not going to waste any time. We kicked off the night with the ladder match to decide on who was the true number one NXT Cruiserweight Champion, Santos Escobar versus Jordan Devlin. This was a great ladder match. These two men literally went at it, and just everything about this matchup was really good. That bump that Jordan Devlin took was nasty. It was brutal as fuck, and I hope Jordan Devlin is okay. But nonetheless, Santos Escobar picks up the win, which is good because I love everything about Santos Escobar. His Mexican lucha libre style, his personality, just everything about him, and, Legado del Fantasma, just everything about, this group as a whole. It's really cool and just very unique. So thank God, and thank God for Triple H, to keeping the titles on Santos Escobar. So congrats to Santos. All right, so the second match was the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship match. Ember, Moon, and Shotzi Blackheart take it on the way. Candice, LeRae, and Indi Hartwell. Two things. Number one, I really like the pairing. No, I love the pairing between Ember and Shotzi. Just everything about those two together. They have so much great chemistry. It's so crazy because they're so good as singles competitors. I never thought that they would actually really be good as tag team partners, but they are. I really like them, and I hope that they be NXT Women Tag Team Champs for a long time because they're two women who I really like. And man, I don't know about you guys, but was Indi Hartwell looking? Woo, oh sweet. I ain't gonna say nothing else, y'all, but y'all know me, man. I'm a guy, and when I see something, I gotta say something. So Indi Hartwell was looking very beautiful tonight. Candice LeRae was looking beautiful as always. Hopefully, I don't get super kicked by Johnny Gargano. But as far as the match goes, I thought the matchup was pretty good. Shotzi took a nasty fall. That dive that she took on the outside was nasty. Thank God that she wasn't legitimately hurt, that she was able to continue the matchup, and she looked fine towards the end. So nothing serious. So that's good. You always, you're always glad when you hear news like that. But Shotzi and Ember pick up the win, which was good because it made sense because they've it's their first title reign, and they got to give the tag team title some relevancy. Okay, so the third match was the NXT North American title between Bronson Reed and Johnny Gargano. I think Gargano's going to drop the title to Dexter Lumis, which is why he, lost to, which is why he won against Bronson Reed tonight. But it's crazy how Bronson Reed beats LA Knight, wins the Gauntlet Eliminator, but then loses to Gargano. It's crazy. If you think about it, that whole win, that loss for LA Knight really didn't really mean anything because Bronson didn't win tonight. So I do think that Gargano's still going to drop the title to Dexter Lumis, because maybe Dexter Lumis might be entering a feud with LA Knight. And if he does, it's probably going to be a short feud where LA Knight will probably lose again since LA Knight is apparently a jobber. Hopefully he's not. Hopefully he starts picking up steam. But, with the way he's been right now, it's just because when LA Knight first showed up, you were like, oh yeah, this dude's going to be amazing. They're going to really do something with him. And he hasn't really taken off yet, really. He's been I don't know. He shouldn't even be on the NXT, in my opinion. He should be on the main roster right now. He's too good for the NXT. All right, we had the semi-main event, and thank God this was a semi-main event. Triple H, Shawn Michaels, everyone in NXT obviously watched my videos because I said that Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole should be the main event. They could have been the main event of night one, or even, which they were, the main event of tonight. This Finn Balor versus Karrion Kross match. Now, Karrion winning was awesome. Thank wrestling gods. Karrion Kross hopefully finally gets his lengthy title reign that he rightfully deserves. But as for this match standpoint, I thought the matchup, it was okay for what it was worth. It was kind of meh. It didn't really start to get good in my opinion towards the ending. It was like very technical during the match. But nonetheless, Karrion Kross gets the win here. I don't know what they're going to do with Balor now. He could go after Kross again and then lose. But then, like, who knows? Maybe he goes back to the main roster, or he goes to NXT UK and does that big match with Walter. I don't know what exactly they're going to do with Balor, but I know that Kross is going to get that lengthy title reign that, again, he ultimately deserves. And then we get the main event. Now, this match was really good between Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly. Unsanctioned, these two legit beat the hell out of one another. These two were just going at it, going unsanctioned. This match was awesome. Probably the match of the night for me. The match of the night for me. Now, the only problem with this match, well, it wasn't really the match itself. It was the beginning. Because it's so crazy how they have a great match, awesome promo, but then they come out to some generic WWE 2K community creations theme song music. Like, it's just like, wow. Like, and not just Kyle O'Reilly, but Adam Cole. Like, they both came out to generic themes. And then Adam Cole doing the Bebe was just so cringe with that. It was just like, oh my God. It's like they literally couldn't find, because they had weeks. You guys had weeks to find a proper theme song for these two, and you couldn't even find one? Good God. But that's just a nitpick. That's just a little small nitpick. This, again, nonetheless, this was a great main event and well-deserved to be main event too, because in my personal opinion, this match had a much more bigger fight feel. It had much a bigger main event level fight build. It just had a much more feeling than I did with the NXT title match. Now, with Kyle O'Reilly getting the win, it does raise questions. What's next for Adam Cole? Me personally, he goes to the main roster. Adam Cole is done in NXT. And I know a lot of people are obviously pissed off about that, because we know how a lot of NXT stars get treated when they go to the main roster. And we all know how Adam Cole, he could have that potential. But honestly, guys, it's time. Vince obviously will probably do nothing with them. We don't know exactly what's going to happen to Adam Cole. But it's time, guys. He has to go to the main roster, unless he just waits for his contract to leave and then he leaves WWE. Probably, comes back from the dead and goes to AEW. But, it's bound to happen. Now, with Kyle O'Reilly, maybe he goes after Karrion Kross. Not now, at least, because, again, Kross needs to get his reign. But as far as for Adam Cole goes, he's going to the main roster, folks. It has to happen. There's nowhere else he can go. So anyways, guys, that's my NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver Night 2 review. I hope you guys enjoyed. Tomorrow will be my Friday Night SmackDown as we get closer and closer to the biggest show of the year for the WWE and WrestleMania. Subscribe, like, comment, and so on. Yeah.